Yo. All right, so it's cargo grip, man. Back again with another video with the cargo van business, right? Oh, let me feel me. We official, you feel me? But nah, hey, back again. So I'm making a video I ain't want to have to make, but it's important. It's important that I share this wisdom. It's not even wisdom, it's just I share the experience, because as a cargo van owner, a lot of y'all gonna run into this because most of y'all are buying used cargo vans. I know I did. And then, it's a lot of stuff out there about different vans you're using. I got the Dodge Ram ProMaster. So you hear some guys say that's, always breaking down. Some guys say the Ford's always breaking down. Honestly, when I went to the shop, they were both in the shop. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't just pick which one you like the best. But I was in Miami dropping off a load. As soon as I dropped off the load, 2 hours before I got to the load, my battery light came on. And I'm like, all right, that makes sense. It's an older vehicle. I'm in 2021, but it had like 80,000 miles on it. So I'm like, probably just need a new battery. And then I'm gonna do another video when I show y'all my setup. It's like, all right, maybe I drained the hell out of the battery. I don't know. So I'm like, all right, man. The dash flickered. I just did it like once. I'm like, all right, man. And I'm a spiritual brother, so I say, man, God, ain't nothing gonna happen. Ain't nothing gonna happen until I drop the load off. I'm gonna get this load dropped off. I was taking a load in Florida. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, never take loads to Florida. You won't get out. You feel me? You might get out, but you probably not gonna get out. I only took it because I got a house in Florida. So, as soon as I get to my destination, the vehicle shut down. Like, they just stopped, bro. As soon as I parked where they can unload the trailer, unload my back, it just stopped, bro. So I ain't gonna lie, I use my technology, man. Some of y'all might have ChatGPT. I have a bot built into my Telegram. So I take pictures, I tell the bot what was going on. They say, damn, bro, I'm almost 80% sure that was your alternator. We just starting the business. That's something you don't want to hear. Alternator, engine, transmission, you don't want to hear none of that. I'm like, boom, okay. I just bought an extended warranty a month ago, so we should be good. So I ain't panicking. Call the extended warranty. I'm like, hey, and never do this. I'm trying to give y'all a game right now. Never do this. If you call the extended warranty people, just ask them if something covered and hang up. Don't tell them that something happened. So I called them, right? I asked, is this covered? They say, yeah. I said, all right, thank you. Call back again. I asked them, what's the steps in filing a claim? Because I found somebody that can fix it. The lady told me, I ain't gonna lie, your claim will not be accepted because you're still in the waiting period, bro. The last day of the waiting period is tomorrow. So if you was to put in a claim based on this call and the notes I have to take, we wouldn't cover it because it's a pre-existing issue. Boy. So not only do I come to Miami, the worst place to deliver a load, I got to spend what it appeared to be $1,500. But dude was real nice. He knocked it down to $900. Because he tried to charge me $300 for a battery. I'm not going. And then the little belt he needed to replace. So, nah, man. But yeah, man. Make sure y'all get those extended warranties. Also make sure, now extended warranties, I'm gonna tell y'all this. They're gonna give you a 1,000-mile waiting period and a 30-day waiting period. You gotta meet both of those. So, you know, you can't really run game on them. But yeah, I'm glad I know that now. Alternator's not that expensive. And the dude honestly fixed my rod within 2 hours. He just had other cars in front of him, but you got to be prepared for stuff like that, man. I don't know how y'all doing in y'all business. I would say overall business is pretty good for me. I do have a lot of overhead that I'm trying to get rid of, trying to bring down a little bit. But we all in this game to make money, and to make enough money where it shows. You know what I'm saying? As I tell y'all, I come from a corporate background, so I'm used to a check coming in every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, when I left corporate, I was probably making $3,300 to $3,700 every 2 weeks. You can get that in this van though. You get more than that. I done had $3,000 weeks in this van. You know what I'm saying? My first week in this van, gross was net profit was about $3,000. You know what I'm saying? But I did 2 long distance runs from the top of the US to the bottom and back to the top. You know what I'm saying? So like 2 $1,800, $2,000 loads. So yo, it's possible, bro. Y'all just gotta keep the faith and stay strong. I know y'all hate people saying that, hear people say that, but no, it's true. You be one load away. A lot of y'all are one load away from changing your whole perception about this business. You know what I'm saying? I've heard all the negative. I had a partner. He's not really my partner, but I knew, you know, it's kind of like a big bro from back in the day. You know, back in the school days. He told me I was crazy for buying this van. He said, all y'all trying to buy this van is crazy right now. Gas is high, all that. I made $11,000 my first month, man. Stop listening to people. If it's destined for you, and you feel that it's destined for you, go do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I plan to get people in the van and me get out eventually, but it's a good business, because all it's gonna do is lead into other stuff. You got box trucks, you got semis. Some of y'all need to be in your CDL, man. Run it up 1 month in this and then go get your CDL. You get a CDL in about a month, you know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to lock in. But yeah, man, let me not get off track. The video is really about y'all being prepared. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you do have a little budget. Make sure you have a little budget for your van. I would even say try to do local. If you ain't got no budget, try to do local, stack up money then. Because I'd rather break down locally than out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I was in Miami. I stayed about 3 hours from Miami. So, you know what I'm saying? I was out there, like, not by my crib or nothing. I couldn't go get my personal car or none of that. So, man, keep you a budget. Keep up with your maintenance. You can actually get a diagnostic and they'll tell you if stuff weak or not. So I probably could have got a diagnostic and knew my alternator was going bad. But yeah, this video was just to tell y'all, man, keep a budget. You know what I'm saying? Track your spending. But you definitely need that emergency budget and that extended warranty. You got to keep you an extended warranty, man. You got to, bro. You do not want that to crush your business, bro. You do not want that to crush your business. I ain't gonna lie, I did not want to drop no 1,500. Barely the 900. But, you know, at least I know I got a good alternator now. But, next video, it'll be a little more lit. Like I said, I'm just trying to help all my owners out. I was eating peanuts during the video, sorry. But, you know, I'm trying to change up my diet. Or should I say live it. I'm trying to change that up. We'll talk about that in one video, because you don't want to be like these truckers. Hey, I was at Love's, Pilot. You see some of the biggest linebacker linemen looking dudes in the world eating all this nasty, unhealthy food, man. And we got to stop, man, because I've been doing it too. So we're going to talk about that. My dad gave me an amazing diet yesterday. I'm going to share it with y'all too on my page or something. But yeah, Cargo Grip. This is my first YouTube channel about my business. So y'all growing with me. I'm going to definitely post a lot of content on here, man. It's something I'm passionate about. Really, entrepreneurship is something I'm passionate about. But I want to get a lot of y'all, you know, I want to spray a game to y'all, show y'all a game. And as y'all can get on and do this too. You know what I'm saying? You can even do stuff with a car, man. I just got my homie a contract in his car dropping off packages, making 150 to 170 a day, man. So, you know, y'all please subscribe. You know, I see it is hard to get subscribers on here, but please subscribe. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky right now. And man, we're gonna go get a workout in. And I might do more like vlogging, YouTube type stuff, but for now I'm gonna stick with the videos. I want to get consistent with that and build up. But I mean, if y'all have any recommendations or stuff y'all want me to talk about, I'll put my email in the description, or just write it on. Matter of fact, don't even do that. Just write it on the YouTube comments, and we can talk about it. But yeah, man, Cargo Grip. Follow me on here. Subscribe. You can follow my Instagram. It might be deactivated. I'm gonna activate it back though. But yeah, man, we out.